Today is Friday the 13th. I saw on Craigslist an estate sale that was not far from here, so I decided to go down there and give it a look-see. They had, one of the things they had was a cuckoo clock. And my mom had stored my paternal grandfather's side of the family was Bohemian, from the Kingdom of Bohemia before 1917, and then it was absorbed by Germany and Czech Republic. You know, those borders of countries over there in Europe changed a lot in so many years. But it was a cuckoo clock from 1884, and I wanted it. David and I couldn't find it. The estate people did find it, but they wouldn't sell it back to us or anything. So I kind of wanted one. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how expensive it is. But they had a really nice looking place and nice looking furniture and all. So I thought, I'll go down there. It was listed for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And I'll go down there and give it a look-see. It's a gated community. So I get to the gate. There's this little guy about my age, maybe a little older. And he says yes, because visitors have to make themselves known to him and show ID and all that. I told him about the garage sale, and he goes, "There's no garage sales here. We don't have garage sales here." I said, "Okay, then it's an estate sale." No one told me about an estate sale, so I looked it up on my phone, and sure enough, there I showed him. He was afraid to get close to me, the car. He didn't want to look at I said, "Well, it's right here." And I said, "It has this weekend listed on there, from this time to that time." So he let me through, and I got there to the house, and there was no one there. No one answered the door, nothing. But there was a for sale sign in the front yard. So I called that number, and the lady answered, and I said, "Is this the lady that's handling the estate sale at such and such Box Springs Drive?" "Oh, yes, that's next week." And I said, "Oh, it is? Well, the ad on Craigslist said this week, and I'm not the only one that showed up." I said, "You might want to call the guy at the gate. He was pretty flustered and upset. Let him know." "Oh, I will. I'll call him right away." So on my way out, I stopped to tell the guy that I had called her, and he goes, "Oh, yes, she called me. She told me." And I said, "Super, great, thanks." So I left, and I went to Kohl's. Kohl's is like a department store, clothing department store. And they had online advertised a Henley, which is like a shirt with two or three little buttons at the top, like an undershirt. Big and tall, man size, to replace the one that I was wearing when I fell down the steps. Because when I fell down the steps, not only did my back get that great big scratch across the back, it tore a hole in my shirt. And it was old. It was like over 30 years old. So I thought, yeah, I've been wanting to replace this shirt. And these Henleys were on sale from $24 down to about $8. So I said, yeah, I'm going to get one. So I did. And I had my mask on in the store. I generally do. And there was two cashiers. One was a woman buying a bunch of stuff, and the other was three Asians. And was a mom, a daughter, and daughter's boyfriend. The daughter, I don't know, she's probably 20, maybe. Or maybe a little older. And the mom was hacking and coughing, not covering her face or nothing. She's like, and I cringe every time, and I turn the face a different way. She would turn to cough and stuff, but still, she's hacking and slimy sounded. Oh, she sounded horrible. And then she'd look over at the daughter, and the boyfriend would be running his fingers, walking his fingers down her back, down to her butt crack, and the mother would give him a dirty look, so he'd pull his hand away. I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't want to see this floor show. Let me out of here. Hurry up, somebody. And they decided that they wanted to pull out get a credit card and all that stuff, which took even longer, and I'm like, oh my God. Finally, another lady opened up a register and took me right away. Whew. And I washed it. It's hanging up to dry. I'll wear it tonight. And then I came home and I was watching. I have the rug cleaner out that I have. It's a Hoover brand, and the motor died. It just like burned up and died the last time I tried to use it. And it's not even a year old, I don't think. And I looked online, and a lot of people had the same exact comment that it was like so many months old, and then the engine just died, and costs more to repair it than it does to buy another one. So then I looked on YouTube and I was watching some guy comparing the Hoover and the Bissell together, and he recommended the Bissell over the Hoover. Said that this particular Hoover has a lot of problems. So I thought, okay, so I went on Amazon and I ordered one to come in by midweek or toward the end of the week, like Thursday or Friday, a week. So I'll be able to clean this spot that's on the floor that's driving me crazy. I mean, I can get on my hands and knees with the scrub brush, but to just make sure it gets up and everything. And I heard a knock at the door, or the ding dong, ding dong. Actually, let baby ring the bell. He loves to ring the bell. It's up higher, so he can't reach it, but you can pick him up. And I said, yes. I said, is it an encyclopedia salesman? No. She says, could you watch him for a little while when the repairman comes? And I thought, repairman? She goes, the washing machine won't work. She says, I'm caught up with the laundry, but I thought her Aunt Betty came over. Her Aunt Betty and Aunt Betty's sister came over with some toys and kid clothes and stuff. So she wanted to wash the clothes. She went to use the washer and it wouldn't work. So she called the repairman guy, and while he was out, I was watching baby. We were playing with the new toys, and we were having a grand time. Tickle Monster and everything. And the guy said it's a Maytag super duper fancy schmancy washing machine that Brian had bought. The whole front panel is little places where you press little sensors and stuff, and it was not working. It was messed up big time. So that whole panel is going to cost about $475. And then it was $79 for the guy to come out today. And if they bought the new panel and he would come out and replace it with the new panel, that $79 would be included in the price of the whole thing. That they would not have to pay another service fee. It would be absorbed. So that time and this time, it was just that one fee would be absorbed into the price of the part. So I think she paid for that, and he ordered it today, so it should be in. So in a week's time. Wait, was it a week's time, or is it longer than that? I know they'll have laundry in the meantime. I said, well, if you need to wash something, I've got that little washer. It can't really wash a whole lot, but baby clothes and bibs and things like that, no problem. No problem. Because baby's going through clothes a lot, spilling and getting dirty and peeing and stuff like that. So that's pretty much what happened today. I had lentil soup for supper with some toast. And I had some Oreos. I didn't want to open up the Oreos because I didn't want to have them open and tempting, but they started getting stale even though they hadn't been opened yet. So I guess it's a good thing that I opened it. Well, I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. I know I've talked way too long. Let's see, tomorrow is Saturday. Then Sunday, Brian will be off, and Monday is Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So both of them are off work. And I don't know, maybe I can make something for them, like a lunch. Because they've been through a lot lately with expenses and stuff. I think that's what I'll do. Tomorrow I'll go to the store and get something. And then we'll either barbecue it or I'll prepare it. And they can just heat it up. Even a meatloaf. That might be good. I haven't made a meatloaf for a while. And it's kind of a new thing to me. I don't really know how to make them. Yeah, I'm not wearing my teeth because I was just eating cookies. Sorry. I'm tired. I guess I better wrap it up and go to bed. More later. Of course. Upward and onward.